Prime Minister Narendra Modi today accused the Congress party of supporting Islamic Sharia law under the guise of the Muslim Personal Law, advocating instead for the implementation of a uniform civil code (UCC) that would apply to all citizens regardless of their religion. Addressing a poll rally in Mandi, Himachal Pradesh, Modi stated Modi has pledged to implement a uniform civil code regardless of whether an Indian citizen is Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Christian or Buddhist. There should be a uniform civil law for everyone. He criticized the Congress party for opposing the UCC, asserting Congress supports Sharia law under the guise of Muslim personal law. The Manipur High Court disclosed its employment of artificial intelligence (AI) technology, specifically ChatGPT, in resolving a significant service matter, namely MD Zakir Hussain versus State of Manipur. Justice A. Guneshwar Sharma, presiding over the case, said that the innovative use of the AI tool played a pivotal role in reversing the disengagement removal from service of a village defense force (VDF) personnel. The court's decision stemmed from a profound need to ensure justice and adherence to legal principles. Meghalaya government has decided to make it mandatory for applicants from areas under the Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council (KHADC) to furnish a Khasi tribe certificate to obtain a Scheduled Tribe (ST) certificate. Announcing the decision, Social Welfare Minister Paul Lyngdoh said a notification to this effect will be issued soon. He stated that a new clause has been added to the guidelines, making it compulsory for applicants to submit a tribe certificate from the competent authorities under KHADC. Guwahati has recorded a scorching 40 degrees Celsius today, as reported by the Regional Meteorological Center in Guwahati. This extreme temperature continues the heat wave that has gripped the city, marking one of the hottest days in its recent history. Dispur, a locality in Guwahati, also reported 40 degrees Celsius, while the areas under Guwahati Airport and IIT Guwahati experienced slightly cooler yet oppressive temperature of 39 degrees Celsius. Historically, Guwahati has only surpassed the 40 degrees Celsius mark on 3 occasions, twice in April 2014 and once in May 1960. 8 people were killed and another injured in a knife attack in Hubei province, central China, authorities said today. The attacker, a 53-year-old man surnamed Lu, fatally stabbed 8 people and injured another in Zhouwai Township in the city of Zhonggan. According to Xinhua news agency, he suffers from mental illness. The injured person did not sustain life-threatening wounds. Police have detained the suspect and an investigation is underway. Tamo Mokko from Arunachal Pradesh and representing the Patani community has made history by becoming the youngest fighter to secure a gold medal at the 4th Kerala MMA State Championship. The remarkable achievement has brought pride to his state and community. The Class 8 student from Government TBD Middle School in Zero displayed exceptional skills and dedication in mixed martial arts, earning him the prestigious gold medal at the state-level tournament. As Indian shuttler PV Sindhu put up a stunning show against top seed Han Yu from China to qualify for the semi-final of the Malaysia Masters 2024. Today, Sindhu won the quarter-final 21-13, 14-21, 21-12 and made her way to her maiden semis on the BWF Tour this year. Sindhu will now face the winner of the other quarter-finals between Singapore Putri Kusuma Wardani and Thailand's Busanan Ongbang Rungpam.